Hi, this is Aaron from Sibling Rivalry, and today I'm going to show you and Duncan here how to 3D print this cool tripod mount for your phone.
A machine that can make copies of almost anything.
So it's a pretty simple design that we found on Thingiverse. It uses two interlocking pieces here, and you just open it up and slide your phone in. And it's technically universal as long as your phone is within the width that it accepts. And it uses a Arca mount to attach to a tripod, but the design also has different versions for screw mount and other different types of mounts. And now we're going to show you how to set up the 3D print on the computer. This is Cura, or at least a rebadged version of Cura, which is a software that was created by Ultimaker that serves as a slicer as well as a 3D printer host software. And what you can actually see here is the two different 3D models that we're going to be printing. And up here you can actually see the time estimate as well as the option for files as SD card. And we just need to rotate these pieces so that they're more optimal for 3D printing. So what we want to do is put the wider spots on the bottom so that there's less of an overhang. So we're going to click the rotate option and select this green ring, and that's going to allow us to rotate around the axis that we want for this particular part. And we want to rotate it to 90 degrees. Alright, and it takes a few seconds and it re-renders and pops the part up onto the build plate. And now for the other part, we just got to click on that, wait for the software to respond, and then we select the same ring because it's the same axis and rotate by 180 degrees. And again, it takes a few seconds and it'll pop to the build surface. And as you can see in the upper left-hand corner, it's recalculating the print time and generating the G-code file. And we're actually going to take a look in a bit at the layers. So as you can see here, it's rendering all the different layers of the 3D print in 3D space so that you can view it layer by layer. And it's going to take a little bit to load, but we can swipe through here as it's loading the rest of the G-code. And you can actually see the tool paths as well as the individual layers. So the blue lines are tool paths where the head's moving but not extruding, and the yellow and red are all print. So you can actually see the infill over here, which is the yellow spot there. And the way that that works is the 3D print doesn't need to be solid. It actually just has a infill, like a mesh. So it's partly hollow, but it actually has the same rigidity of a solid part. And yeah, so now we're going to save this to the SD card. It's just being a little slow here. And there you go. You can see down in the bottom that it's saved to the SD card, and there's the file name there, which we'll find on the 3D printing software on the printer itself. Alright, and we'll be back in a sec, and I'll show you how to set this up on the 3D printer. So as you can see, I've got the printer booted up. I loaded in the SD card before I booted it up, otherwise it doesn't recognize the SD card. So from here you can see the touchscreen menu that I mentioned in the previous video about this printer. And from here we're just going to select print, and you can see the file directory there. You can see the file directory right there, and we're just going to cycle through and find the file that we want, which is this last one, which says bum underscore phone underscore, and then it cuts off the remainder there, but I recognize that as being the file that we did prior. So let's select that. It'll ask to confirm if we want to print the model, so you select confirm, and you're going to see here that's going to start preheating the nozzle and the bed. It'll actually start with the bed because it has a higher thermal mass and it takes longer to heat up, and it also takes longer for it to cool down. So it's beneficial for it to print, or not to print, but to heat up the bed first. And it's almost at temperature. I actually had this running a little while ago, so that's probably why it's near the temperature. And as soon as it hits that, you'll see the extruder temperature is going to start going up. So there you go. It's going up quite quick, at least compared to the heated bed. And once that heats up, you'll actually see the printer do its homing routine, followed by the initial layer. So I'm going to just pivot the camera up, and we're going to take a look at that.
Later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
So welcome back from the time lapse. So I've taken the removable bed off of the printer here, and I'm going to show you how to remove that. So this is just a flex plate, so you just flex it and the parts just peel right off like that. And like I said before, they just slide together like so. And it's a little stiff the first few times, but you just play with it for a bit and it'll get nice and smooth.
I'm sorry if that's bothering your ears, Duncan. I know it makes a high-pitched squeal. I'll 3D print you some treats, okay?
All right, and he's off. So yeah, the two simple parts, and we'll take the hair elastic off of the other one and not drop my phone on the ground. And I'll show you how to wind the hair elastic on there. So there's the cross section there, and you want to have it so you wind the elastic through there, essentially bring it in, twist it, and then bring it around, follow it through this channel on the side and the top, and there you go. You got a phone mount. So as you've seen, this is a great first time project for a 3D printer, and it'll help you take some great pictures. And we're actually filming using this tripod mount right now. We just have a different color one for Val's iPhone that's mounted to the tripod. Well, thanks again for watching, and please like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. And if you take any cool pictures with your buddies, let us know. I'm gonna go take a picture with Duncan. Smile. So thanks again for watching, and to celebrate the start of our channel and all things awesome and 3D printed, we wanted to do a giveaway. So once we hit 100 subscribers, we're going to draw 2 subscribers from random and send them these. So subscribe and share the videos, and hopefully you'll get one of these cool tripod mounts. Thanks again. Have a great day.